Hey team, Paige and Preston coming at you from F45 Heritage Trace. We have a brand new resistance-based session for you today. It is called GOAT. All right, so the way the room is going to be laid out today is you have a total of 3 pods. Pods 1, pod 2, and pod 3. Okay, you're going to have 3 combo stations in pod number 1 and pod number 2. Pod number 3 will only consist of 3 body weight stations. All right, so in pod 1 and pod 2, you are going to do 1 set at each station and you will do 2 laps through your pod. Okay, your first lap is going to be 30 seconds on and 20 seconds off. Lap 2 is going to be 30 seconds on and 10 seconds off. Did I say that right? Said that right? All right. Then we'll get a hydration break and we'll move to the next pod. When you get to pod number 3 with your 3 all body weight exercises, you're going to do 1 set at each exercise and you will do 4 laps. Laps 1 and laps 2 will be 60 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Lap 3 and lap 4 are going to be 30 seconds on and 10 seconds off. Sounds like Spanish to me too, and I don't speak Spanish, okay? So just know that we will guide you all the way through, okay? You just listen to our timing, what exercise you're supposed to be doing, and we're gonna get through this. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
I'm ready too. All right, here we go. So in station number 1, so I'm gonna tell you what it's actually going to call for, and then we'll give you an alternative if we need to do that. So in station number 1, you have a barbell deadlift. So Preston is going to take the barbell out. He's going to use dumbbells because probably have more dumbbells at home. All right, so on the deadlift, dumbbell in each hand, you're going to hit that hinge position. So make sure the back stays nice and flat. Go ahead and turn to the side for him. So notice that whenever Preston is going into his deadlift, he's sending the hips back. The upper body comes down naturally. It's going to drive through the heels, stand all the way up. And don't forget to complete that movement at the top. Squeeze the glutes really tight. All right, station number 2. If you don't have weights at home on that one, you can always do a hip thruster, okay, driving through the heels. Station number 1B, you have a kettlebell goblet squat. So Preston is going to use the dumbbell instead of the kettlebell, so holding it like a goblet at the chest. He's going to come down into that goblet squat, trying to get the elbows in between the knees. So whenever he comes down, notice that his hips are really low and his chest is really high. Back is still staying nice and flat. All the weight is in the heels, squeezing at the top again. All right, station number 2A, you have a dumbbell incline chest press with a neutral grip. All right, so Preston is going to use the incline bench today on this one. Neutral grip, meaning the palms are going to be facing one another. He's going to come down, elbows brush the rib cage, exhale as he sends the dumbbells back over the chest. If you do not have a bench on this one, guys, you can lie down on the ground, stay in that bridge position, or maybe you lift the hips. So you can keep the hips down, you can keep the hips up. Same thing, you're going to come down, elbows hit the floor, then you're going to drive all the way back over the chest. Perfect, looks great. All right, station number 2B, you have a dumbbell renegade row. So dumbbells in your hand, renegade row, we're going to come down into our push-up position. So you're going to be in a plank. I like to separate my feet here to keep the hips nice and stable. You're going to row right, and then you're going to row left, and you're just going to repeat. Try to keep the hips nice and still. You don't want a lot of rocking back and forth. If your wrists are a little bit weaker on this one, you can always put your hands on the ground and pick the dumbbell up as you row. Perfect. All right, here we go. Station number 3A calls for a sandbag sumo squat with a pause. So if you don't have a sandbag at home, grab your weight of choice, a laundry detergent, bucket full of water, whatever you want to do, case of water. Sumo stance is going to be feet nice and wide, heels in, toes out. You're going to come down into that sumo squat. You're going to pause at the bottom, and then you're going to drive through the heels and stand all the way up. Perfect. All right, last combo station or set in pod number 1 is 3B. You have a dead ball good morning. So on this one, Preston is just going to use the dumbbell. Notice that he's bear hugging at the chest just like you would a dead ball. He's going to send the hips back. The upper body will come down naturally. Same exact movement as a deadlift. He's going to drive through the heels and stand all the way up. There is a tempo in this one, so if your weight's heavy enough, you want to stay under tension. If you're going to go down for 4, and up for 1. Boom and boom. Looks perfect. All right, so moving on to pod number 2. So station number 4A calls for a TRX close grip row. So if you don't have a suspension trainer at home, you can use resistance bands, right? Pull on the band. Preston has a long band. He's using a power band. So he's going to stand on the band, and we're just taking it into a bent over position. All right, so bent over position, and you're just going to row straight up and straight down. So you can do this with dumbbells. You can do it with a power band like you see Preston here. If you just have one smaller resistance band, you can pull, create the tension, and hit that same row. You can also use an F45 sweat towel. So lots of options there. All right, looks good. Station number 4B, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Everybody can do this. It's all body weight. You have tricep push-ups. All right, so Preston's going to go to the side so you can see him. Your palms are going to be lined up directly underneath your shoulders, toes together to make it a little bit more intense. You're going to bend the elbows, sending them against the rib cage as you go down into the push-up, drive through the palms, and come all the way back up. So elbows going back instead of wide is the key here to hit those triceps. You can drop down to the knees to make it a little less intense. You can also lift one leg to make it a little bit more intense. All right, here we go. Station number 5A calls for a Swiss ball lying leg curl. Swiss ball lying leg curl. So I know that we've done a lot of these lately. So if you have a Swiss ball, you're going to place the heels on the Swiss ball. We're going to give you some options after this one. Send the hips nice and high. Head stays down. Pull the heels into the glutes and then extend the legs. So if you don't have a Swiss ball on this one, just to switch up, and I didn't prepare Preston for this one, but we're going to do 2 bridge, so 2 glute bridge, and then you'll roll over and you'll do 2 push-ups. And you'll just repeat that all the way through. So 2 glute bridge, boom, squeeze at the top, roll it over, and hit 2 push-ups, and then come back to your glute bridge and repeat. There you go. Perfect. All right, station number 5B calls for a dumbbell alternating forward lunge. So if you don't have dumbbells at home, any weight of choice, you can pull the resistance band or the F45 sweat towel to create the tension, stand up nice and tall. You're going to step forward, alternating right and left, reverse lunge. Make sure that both knees stay at 90 degrees. You don't want to step too far forward or not step forward far enough, okay? So make sure whenever the knees bend, they're both at 90 and the chest stays high. Sometimes whenever we have that weight, we tend to lean forward. If this one is a little intense on the low back, you can rack the dumbbells at the shoulders instead of holding them down by the legs. All right, looks good. Station number 6A, you have a sledgehammer tricep blaster. All right, so if you have any weight at home, you can do the same exact movement that you would with the sledgehammer. So notice that Preston kind of step back a little bit. Yeah, there you go. All right, so notice whenever Preston comes down, his elbows are going to come forward. Try not to let them flare out wide. So being elbows forward, you're just going to bend the elbows and then extend, full extension, squeeze at the top. If you don't have a weight heavy enough for this one, you find that same bridge position and hit the tricep dips that we've been doing for our alternating exercises. All right, station number 6B, here we go. You have a Revo wide grip bicep curl. So again, if you don't have a Revo bar at home, any weight option that you have, you're going to curl the dumbbells, take palms to the shoulders, and then lower down nice, slow, and controlled. Make sure you keep the elbows on the side of the body. You don't want them going too far behind the body. So right next to or right in front of the rib cage to isolate the biceps. Perfect. All right, here we go. Now it's getting a little bit easier to explain. Pod number 3, you have 3 body weight stations, that's it. So starting with station number 7, you have a prisoner squat. So elbows nice and wide, feet at least hip width distance apart. You're gonna send the hips back before they go down, drive through the heels, stand up and big squeeze at the top. You're just gonna knock those bad boys out. Keep those elbows wide. Station 8 is a plank walkout. So you're gonna start in a plank position. Palms underneath the shoulders. You're gonna walk the hands as far forward as you can. Obviously, the closer you get to the floor, the more intense it's going to be. You're gonna bring the hands all the way back underneath the shoulders and repeat. Perfect. And your last one of go is gonna be a plyo lunge. So it's just a jump lunge, all right? We're gonna jump lunge alternating right and left. Again, make sure both knees stay at 90, chest is nice and high. You can walk this one out or step it out if you need to drop the intensity. Boom and boom. through it. We did it. All right, here we go. Give me a little jog in place. I'm going to hit our music, and we're going to get this party started. All right, little high knees with the butt kick, and I'm going to go into some hip mobility swings. You guys have no idea how much work it took to put all of that together. We've been here for over an hour. Here we go, deep squat rotation each side. We couldn't find the timing. We were so close to just making up our own timing in this one. All right, you have 5 seconds here. The feet will go wide, and we're going to hit that lunge side to side. Let's go. Hit that lunge side to side. All right, so remember, it's a stretch. Don't do too much, too fast. Take it nice and easy. You have 4 seconds here, and then you're going to come into your plank position. Let's go. You got 10 mountain climbers and 3 push-ups. 10 mountain climbers, 3 push-ups. All right, 7 seconds here. They're going to flip over onto your back. We have that dynamic lumbar stretch. All right, let's go. You're on your back. Your leg is extended today. You're going to pull the extended leg across the opposite side of the body. Again, you're stretching the spine, so take this one as easy as you need. You have 4 seconds, and then we're going to hit that glute bridge or that hip thruster. Let's go. Bend the knees. Make sure the heels line up underneath the knees, and you're driving through the heels. Big squeeze, right? We're turning those glutes on. You have 4 seconds, and then you do a back roll with a split leg reach out. Let's go. Tuck the knees into the chest, tuck the chin into the chest, curve the spine. I always tell you, you can't roll on a flat back. You gotta curve it. Big reach forward when the legs go wide, hit the hamstrings. 2 seconds, and let's go. We're up on our feet, up on our feet. You got fast feet, close to wide. Get the blood pumping already. Start to elevate the heart rate here just a little bit. You have 5 seconds, and then we're gonna hit some jump squats, and then we're gonna dive into our goat. Let's go. Jump squat. You got 15 seconds here. 15 seconds of jump squats. And then we're going into that first station, which is going to be a barbell Romanian deadlift. If you don't have a barbell or some dumbbells, a heavier weight option, you can turn this into a hip thruster just like you did in your warm-up. Big squeeze to the top. You can also load that hip thruster by putting the weight on the hips. All right, here we go. You have 3 combo stations, so that's a total of 6 stations. 1 set, first lap, 60 on, 60 on, 20 off. Get ready. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. And the timer's reading 50 on, and we're just gonna roll with it. We're going with it. There you go. All right. So make sure, just like you see Preston, right? Preston's not leaning forward. He's sending the hips back. As he sends the hips back, the upper body, all of this happens naturally. It's about the lower body only. Keep the core sucked in nice and tight, belly button into the spine. You have less than 20 seconds here. When you come up, I want you to think about, I want you to use the heels. I want you to drive your feet into the floor. You're pushing the floor away from you through the heels and squeezing the top. You have 4 seconds. You have 2 and 1. It's telling you to stay there. Yep, so we're going to stay there. We're going to follow the TVs. So do it again. All right, so we're going to do that again. We are rolling with the TVs right now. You're still in your Romanian deadlift. I'm rolling with the TVs. All right, get ready. We have 3 seconds. You're going to do what you just did. Let's go. This one's going to be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds on, and I'm going to assume that it's going to be 10 seconds off. All right, that's a guess, but we're rolling with it. We got this. There you go. So you're doing the same exact movement that you just finished. Same exact movement that you just finished. Ignore everything that I said in the intro. I'm just going to walk you through it with the TVs. We got this, guys. You're still going to get a nice sweat. You have 5 seconds on. Last 3, last 2, and 1. All right. Now we are going to rotate. Now we're going to rotate. All right. Here we go. So we are going to go to 1B. Or is it 2A? All right, 1B. We're doing 1B. Here we go. Kettlebell goblet squat. Kettlebell goblet squat. Let's go. 50 seconds. There you go. Nice. Elbows in between the knees. Send the hips nice and low. Chest stays nice and high. Again, don't forget to squeeze the glutes at the top. Squeeze the glutes at the top. There you go. Nice, Preston. Make sure you're breathing. So we want to inhale whenever you go down, exhale whenever you come up. Again, drive through the heels, activate the glutes. You have less than 20 seconds here. I'm going to crank our music up just a little bit. Coming down to your last 10 seconds. All right, you got 5 seconds left here. Last 3, last 2, and 1. We're gonna roll with it. We're rolling with it. We're making up our own thing. Get ready. Same thing. Let's go. Goblet squat. Goblet squat. So whatever weight that you have to hold in the chest, again, if you don't have a weight, right, if that weight isn't heavy enough, use the resistance bands. If you don't have a resistance band, use that F45 sweat towel. If you're using the resistance band or if you're using the F45 sweat towel, keep in mind that that intensity is up to you. That intensity is up to you. If you have a weight, it's a little bit lighter. Maybe you're just knocking out more reps. You have 5 seconds left here. You're down to your last 3, your last 2, and 1. All right, 30-second recovery here. So here we go. We're going to move on to 2A, which is going to be a dumbbell incline chest press with a neutral grip. Neutral grip. If you do not have a bench, you can do the same movement on the floor. If you don't have a weight heavy enough, I want you to do a push-up with a clap. That's going to be all body weight option. Push-up with a clap. Get ready. Let's go. All right, so Preston is on that incline bench. Remember, it's the neutral grip, so your palms are going to be facing one another. If you don't have a bench, you're lying down on the floor. If you don't have a weight heavy enough to get out of this what you want, hit a push-up with a clap. I'll demo that for you. I think you've all seen them. But you're going to come down on the ground and hit that push-up. And then when you explode, you're going to clap. If you are hitting the push-up with a clap, make sure you're landing with bent elbows. Never leave the arms locked out. Here we go. You're under 20 seconds already. If you have a bench or if you're lying on the ground in that neutral grip press, I want you to make sure you're driving the belly button into the spine. The low back is pressing into the floor or into the bench. You have 5 seconds left here. Inhale down. Exhale as you drive up. You have 2 and 1. Nice job. All right. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Here we go. You're going to do that one more time. One more time. You have 2 seconds. Get in position. You're ready to move. Let's go. Let's go. Use those recoveries, guys. Take advantage of those recoveries. Just to let us shake it out. When the muscles get warm, they're easier to stretch, right? The longer, the warmer the muscles are, the deeper you're going to be able to go into that range of motion. You're coming down to your last 10 seconds. Stay in there. Oh, Preston's arms are shaking. You have 5 seconds left here. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, catch your breath. Here we go. 3A. You have a sandbag sumo squat. I'm sorry, 2B. A dumbbell renegade row. Dumbbell renegade row. All right, so grab those dumbbells. Get ready. You're in your plank position. Palms on the dumbbells. Let's go, let's go. 50 seconds. So you can separate the feet here for a nice wide base of support. You're gonna row right and then a row left. You wanna add a little extra something to this one. You can row right, row left, and then hit a push-up and repeat. You can also do the same exact movement on your knees. You have 30 seconds if you need to drop some of the intensity. There you go, you got it. Remember, if your wrists are a little bit weaker, you can always put the palms on the floor and grab the dumbbell as you row. Stay on those toes. You have this. You have guys. It's not about speed. You have 10 seconds left here. Stay in there. Exhale when you roll that dumbbell up. You have 5 seconds left. You have 3. Let's go, Preston. 2 and 1. Nice job. All right. Catch your breath. All right, 9 seconds. We're going to do that one more time. One more time. All right, you got 3 seconds. If you're not there, let's get down on the ground. You are ready to move. Let's go. 30 seconds right here. There you go. Roll right and roll left. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Stay in there. Breathe. Focus on the muscle group that you're targeting, guys. Move with control. All about focus. All about focus. Eyes on the floor. You have 7 seconds left here. If you're not on those toes, can you pop up on those toes? You have 3. You have 2 and 1. Nice job. All right. You have 2 stations left. 2 stations left right here in pod number 1. All right. First one. Sandbag sumo squat with the pause. Sandbag sumo squat with the pause. If you don't have a sandbag, dumbbell, resistance band, F45 sweat towel, I think we all know the drill by now. You got 2 seconds. All right, let's go. 50 seconds. So first thing you're going to do is set up in that sumo stance. So notice that Preston's feet are nice and wide. His heels are in and his toes are pointed out. He's ballerina. He's going to come down into that nice low squat. And then he's going to drive through the heels and stand all the way up. You have 30 seconds left here. Here you go. So Preston has the dumbbells down low. If you wanted to rack them or maybe hold one horizontally in the chest, that's always an option. If you have that resistance band or if you have that F45 sweat towel, you're pulling, you're regaining that tension. Down, you're going to pause and then come right back up. You're coming down to your last 10 seconds, guys. Last 10 seconds. Stay in there. You only have 3 sets left after this in pod number 1. You have 3 seconds. Last 2 and 1. Nice job. All right. 1 down. We made it work. We made it work. I don't know if it's the right way, but it's working this Sunday for us. Get ready. Let's go. We're moving. 30 seconds on. 30 seconds on. You get to switch it up. You're going to your last exercise after this set right here. You only have 2 sets left after this. You have 15 seconds left here. And that sumo squat, make sure the knees follow the toes. So, right, Preston's toes are pointed out, so his knee is going to follow that same direction. You don't want the knees knocking in. You got 3. Hit that pause. 2 and 1. Last exercise in pod 1. Here we go. A Revo wide grip bicep curl. Revo wide grip bicep curl. If you don't have a Revo bar, maybe you have another heavy bar, right? Dumbbells, barbell, resistance band, right? Resistance band or F45 sweat towel hitting that same motion. You have 4 seconds. Get ready. Let's go. Oh, it's not a bicep curl, guys. It is a good morning. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. We have this. Good morning. You got the time. You got the time. So if you have those 2 dumbbells, you're gonna use them for the bicep curl. Rack them at the chest, right? Same exact thing. Remember, it is a hinge. It is not a squat. Not a squat. You have 20 seconds left here. 20 seconds left here. Driving through the heels, big squeeze in the glutes at the top. We have this. Coming down to your last 10 seconds. You're only going to see this one more time after this, guys. One more time, and you're finished with your first pod. Here we go. You have 3 seconds. You have 2 and 1. Nice job. All right. Here we go. Last set. Last set, pod 1. Same exact thing. Dead ball, right? Barbell. Good morning. Whatever you have. Resistance band. Let's make this work. Get ready. Last set, 30 seconds. When you're moving, you get a hydration break after this. There you go. Nice. Think about, right? Think about what you could use if you don't have dumbbells, guys, if you don't have plates, if you don't have barbells. Think about what you can utilize from your house, right? It doesn't have to be an actual weight. You have 10 seconds. You just need something heavy that you can pick up and hold. Here we go. You're coming down to your last 5 seconds. Stay in there. You have 3, you have 2, and 1. All right. You get a 60-second hydration break. Thank you guys for hanging with us during that. It's an experiment. We can't find the timing. We don't know what's going on, but we're making it work. Did you get a good sweat anyway? Is it still good? It's still good. It's still good. Yeah, you like it better? I was just going to follow along with the TVs, but then it just started switching it up. So I'm not sure. All right, you still have 30 seconds left in this one. So we're going to move to pod 2. Pod 2. So your first one is going to call for the TRX, a TRX closed grip rope. But if you don't have a suspension trainer at home, you're going to hit that same bent over position row. So just a bent over row. So the back stays nice and flat. Resistance bands, dumbbells. Preston's going to use a power band. You have 7 seconds. So get ready to get set up. He's going to stand on the power band and he's going to row both arms at the same time. Get ready. First set. 50 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Boom. Rowing straight up and straight down. Make sure the back stays nice and flat. You want to also make sure that you're not looking up, right? We're not here. And we're tucking the chin into the chest. And that is neutral to the spine, so there's no wrinkles in the back of the neck. You're looking down at the ground. You're coming down to your last 20 seconds here. I want everyone to check in with their core right now. Check in with your core. Your back is flat, your belly button is pushing into your spine, your core is fired up. You have 10 seconds left here. There you go, elbows brush the rib cage, keep them nice and close, we're not going wide. You have 3, you have 2, and 1. Shake it out. You want a band? You want a band? All right, we're going to get Preston a band here. All right, you have 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Get ready. Set 2. Let's go. And it's the last time you see this one. Last time you see this one, the way we're running it today. There you go. Nice. Remember, if you are using that resistance band, right? If you're using that power band, the shorter the band is, the more intense it's going to be. So you can always separate your feet a little bit wider to put more tension in the band. You have 4 seconds left here. You have 2 and 1. Toss it. That one's done. Here we go. Station 4B. It calls for a tricep push-up. Tricep push-up. Did we already do that one? No, we didn't do that one. We just demoed it. We demoed it. All right. Here we go. Wake up, Paige. I'm awake. I promise. Here we go. You got 5 seconds. All right, tricep push-up, palms underneath the shoulders. And let's go, let's go. You can put the toes together. It's going to make it a little bit more intense. If you want a little bit more stability, a little bit bigger, wide base of support, you can separate the feet. There you go. So on the tricep push-ups, elbows go back. And you make the elbows right. Brush the rib cage. Take elbows as close as you can to the side of the body. You're driving through the palm and right in the fingertips. Right in the fingertips. Here we go. You're coming down here. Last 20 seconds. Last 20 seconds. Stay in there, guys. Stay in there. Make sure you're using the outside of your hand. So you're driving to the palm right here, the outside of the hand, and then right into the fingertips. You have 5 seconds left here. Stay in there, Preston. You got 2 and 1. Oh, yeah. On those toes the whole time. 50 seconds of tricep push-ups. And now we're really going to burn it out with 30 seconds of the same thing. But guess what? You don't see it again. So maybe you get fancy with this one. Maybe you lift one leg off the ground, right? 15 seconds on one leg. Let's go. 15 seconds on the other leg. You got this. There you go. Preston lifted that toe. Stay in there. I'll cue you at that halfway mark. You got 20 seconds left here. All right, if you have one leg lifted, drop that one and lift the other one. You got 15 seconds left. Notice that Preston isn't going super fast, but he is moving with control and he is shaking. I see it. Shoulders and hips in one straight line. You have 4 seconds. You have 3. You have 2 and 1. Nice job. Check it out. Preston's did. All right, here we go. 5A. You have a Swiss ball line leg curl. Swiss ball line leg curl. I'm going to hit Preston on this option. I'm going to do the glute bridge into the push-up. Glute bridge into the push-up. Yeah, you go there. All right, 4 seconds. You're down on the ground. Let's go, let's go. So Preston's going to hit that line leg curl. And I'm going to hit 2 glute bridges. And then I'm going to roll over and hit 2 push-ups. Come back over. 2 glute bridges. Head stays down. And then 2 push-ups. Here we go. You're under 30 seconds already. Already over the halfway mark. Stay in there. Stay in there. There we go. Nice and easy. Notice Preston's head stays down. Pulling the heels into the glutes and then extending. If you don't have a Swiss ball and you still want to do these guys, you can do walkouts. So lift the hips up nice and high. Walk the feet all the way out, and then walk the feet all the way in. You have 2 and 1. So on this next one, do the bridge and the push-ups. So Preston's going to hit a set with the 2 glute bridge, 2 push-ups for all of our body weight options at home. All right, get ready. 30 seconds here, 30 seconds. Boom, here we go. You're moving. So 2 glute bridge, and then roll it over, 2 push-ups. Boom, and boom. You can make this one a little bit more intense, right? There you go. You can lift one leg, so one-legged glute bridges. Maybe you had a clap in these push-ups or a little shoulder tap. Here we go. You're coming down to your last 10 seconds. You're not going to see this one again, guys. Not going to see this one again. Here we go. You're coming down to your last 5 seconds. Make sure those shoulders and hips are moving in one straight line. You have 2 and 1. Nice job. All right. Here we go. 5B. You have a dumbbell alternating forward lunge. Dumbbell alternating forward lunge. So it's just a forward lunge alternating right and left, whatever weight option you have. So dumbbells down by your side. You can rack them at the shoulders, launch the version at the chest, a case of water, whatever you have. Resistance band, F45 sweat towels, Preston's rolling with these dumbbells. Let's go, let's go. Make sure the chest stays nice and high. Nice and high, so that Preston steps forward. He's not letting the chest come down. He's staying nice and high. Both knees at 90. So it doesn't have to be this big, huge step forward. Right? When you step forward and you drop that back knee, you want it to go straight down. You're down your last 25 seconds. When you're coming out of that lunge, make sure you're driving through your front heel. You're not pushing off of the toe. Keep that posterior chain activated the entire time. You have a low under 15 seconds left here. Stay in there. Stay in there. 8 seconds left. You got it. Keep moving. Hold that pace. You have a 1. Catch your breath. Nice job. Shake it out. You also want to make sure whenever you come out of your lunge, think more squat position, right? You don't want to be standing on a tightrope. It's going to help you hold your balance. So when you step forward, and then you come back. You don't want your feet stacked on top of each other. All right, 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Grab those weights. Last time you see this one. Last time you see it. After this set right here, you're in your last 2 combo sets. Last 2 combo sets. Here we go. Nice. Stay focused. Check in when you start to get fatigued, guys. When you start to get fatigued, you start pressing through that toe. You lose your balance. Keep the core tight. It's going to help you stay stable. You have 4 seconds left here. You have 2 and 1. Nice job. All right. 4 sets to go. Last combo station. 6A calls for a sledgehammer tricep blaster. Sledgehammer tricep blasters. If you don't have a sledgehammer, you're going to use a dumbbell, right? Again, whatever weight option you have. If you're all body weight, you come down onto the ground dumbbell here. Step back for us, you're tall. There we go. Boom. So notice that nothing is moving. All Preston is doing is bending his elbows and then extending at the top. I don't necessarily care how far the weight goes down. I'm more focused on the full extension, right? Extend the arms completely. Squeeze, and even Preston, right? He's holding it for a little bit at the top. He's really isolating those triceps. You have 15 seconds left here. Inhale when those elbows bend. Exhale as you drive the arms back up. You have 7 seconds left here. Let's go. You got 3. Preston burned it out. You got 2 and 1. See? Even trainers stop early. Every now and then. Every now and then. All right. You have 7 seconds. All right, get ready. Grab that weight option. Grab that weight option. Let's go. You're not using the weight, right? You're in that bridge position and you're bending and straightening, right? Focusing on the triceps. You're coming down your last 20 seconds here. Here we go. If you are hitting that tricep extension just like Preston is, make sure you're in that nice athletic stance. You don't want the legs locked out. You got a itty bitty bend in the knees, right? Nice athletic stance. The core is in nice and tight. You only have 4 seconds left. You have 2 and 1. All right, here we go. Last combo set, or last set. Revo wide grip bicep curl. So when I told you that bicep curls earlier, I was joking. Now I'm serious. You have bicep curls. All right, so whatever you have. Resistance band, towel, dumbbells, barbell, anything you got, anything you got. All right, you got 4 seconds. Let's get there, be ready, first set, let's go. Bicep curls. So isolate the biceps, guys, isolate the biceps. I like to keep my elbows right in front of my rib cage, and I'm just right here, right here. Preston's going a little bit wider, right? You can play around with it. You have hammer curls, right? You can alternate right and left if your weight is a little bit heavier, but you want to maintain, you want to keep that heavy weight in the hand. Alternate it, right? You can go by 40. There's so many different options that you have here. Do what's good for you right now. You have 15 seconds left here. I do want you to focus on your breath though. You inhale when you go down, you have 10 seconds. You're going to exhale as you pull the dumbbells, right? Pull the dumbbells up. You're down to your last 4 seconds. Hang in there. You got 2, Preston, and 1. Kind of stop. All right, right here, last one. Also on this set, right? Last 30 seconds set here. After this, it's all body weight. I want you to focus. Notice how Preston is going down slow and controlling, staying under tension. 30 seconds, bicep curls. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Finish it. Here you go. Nice and slow on the way down. Nice and slow on the way down. We're not letting gravity take over. You control the movement up. You control the movement down. There we go. Here we go. You're coming down your last 10 seconds of weights today. You have this. Stay in there. 7 seconds. Let's go, Preston. Finish it. Finish it. Give us 1 more. You have 3. You have 2. And 1. Nice job. All right, 60 seconds. Catch your breath. Hydration break. So now we're going to our 3 body weight exercises. I'm not going to quote you. I'm not going to tell you the timing. I'm just going to roll with the clock. Roll with the clock. But we will tell you what exercise you're going to be doing, and I'll let you know what that timing is going to be as soon as that clock starts. It's an experiment. 30 seconds. I'm pumped up, and I'm not even working out. All right, you got 20 seconds left here, so stretch, shake it out, get yourself mentally prepared for this body weight pod. You got 10 seconds. First exercise is going to be a prisoner squat. If your weights weren't very heavy and you want a little extra something in this one, you can add a hop. Let's go, 50 seconds, 50. 50 is your time, 50 is your time. go. Here we go. Coming down to your last 30 seconds here. Last 30 seconds. Try to get that full range of motion in this squat. Focus on keeping the elbows nice and wide. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. The back stays nice and flat. The core stays nice and tight. Your chest is going to come down a little bit naturally. Just make sure you're not rounding or bending over. All right, here we go. You have 9 seconds. Stay in there. Stay in there. 5 seconds. You have 3. You have 2. And 1. I think we are going to stick with that exercise, but I'll let you know when that clock starts. Here we go. You got 7 seconds. Yeah, same exercise. Same exercise. Let's go. Boom. Burning it out. Elbows still nice and wide. Pay attention, right? Pay attention to your form. Maybe you're adding a little plyometric to this. You're adding a little hop at the top of that prisoner squat, turning it into a jump squat. Maybe you're just coming up onto the toes, adding a little bit of intensity, but not as high as a jump squat. You only have 3 seconds left here. You have 2 and 1. All right, shake it out. Next one is going to be a plank walkout. Plank walkout. So you're going to start in a full plank position. Go to the side on this one, Preston. Go to the side on this one. Yeah. So you're going to start in a plank, palms to the shoulders. You're going to walk out as far as you can, and then you're going to walk the feet back in. Try to keep that booty low, shoulders and hips in one straight line the entire time. You got 3 seconds. 50 seconds of walkouts. Let's go. There we go. Walking it all the way out, right? The further you walk it out, the closer you get your body to the floor, the more intense this movement is going to be. Keep the shoulders and hips in one straight line. You can hit this same movement on your on your knees, or you can stay on those toes. Here we go, guys. You got less than 20 seconds here. You're in the teens. Stay in there. Breathe. Make sure you're not just walking a plank, right? Walking it out and walking it back in. Make sure everything is engaged. Your core is tight. You're squeezing your quads. Your glutes are engaged. You have 4 seconds left here. You have 2 and 1. 1 down. 1 to go. If that's a little much, maybe on the wrist, right? If it's not happening, you're not getting too much out of it, you can turn this one into an inchworm, right? So stand all the way up, plank, reach out, come up, hop at the top, and repeat. You have 30 seconds left here. Let's go, let's go. There you go. Big reach forward. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Try to stay on those toes. Try to stay on those toes. Even if you have to walk it out slower, I'd rather see you on your toes. Maybe you're even just holding a plank. Maybe you walk forward, one with the right, one with the left, and you walk it back, guys. And that's better than nothing. That will get you to where you want to be eventually. You have 1 second. Catch your breath. Nice job. All right, here we go. Last one in our first lap. You have a plyo lunge. So it's just a good old jump lunge, good old jump lunge. I like to add a little core anytime I'm doing jump lunges. So you don't have to have anything in your hand, but I just twist to the direction of my leading leg. You have 7 seconds left here. Keep those legs out. 50 seconds of jump lunges is nothing at all. Let's go. You have this, guys. You have this. And again, maybe you don't get crazy right out of the gate. You know you're going to be here for an entire 50 seconds, right? Maybe control, right? Just add that hop. Sometimes you can add like a little shuffle. I will hop it out for as long as I can. I'll stand up, and then I'll go right back into my jump. Sometimes I'll walk it out for 2 or 3, right? Let that burn die down just a little bit, and then I get back in there. But you hang in there for as long as you possibly can. When you want to stop jumping, give me 2 more. 1 more on the right, 1 more on the left, and then you can walk it out for 2, and then you get back in that hop. You have 9 seconds left here. Stay in there, guys. Let's go, Preston. You're almost there. You have 3 seconds at home, guys. Last 2 and 1. Yes. I told Preston an hour ago. All right, get ready. You have 9 seconds. You're gonna do that one again, guys. Do that one again. But it's only for 30 seconds this time. Only 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Keep both knees at 90. Keep both knees at 90, right? Don't let it get sloppy when you get tired. I'd rather see you slow it down and walk it out than jumping with a broken lunge, okay? Quality over quantity all day long. You are in single digits. You have 5 seconds. Let's go. You have 3. You have 2 and 1. Last one is done. Last one is done. Ready? Yeah. Each exercise for 2 more sets and then you're finished. We're going back to those prisoner squats. So keep the elbows nice and wide. To the tummy? Yeah? Our made up circuit? Alright, get ready guys. I know you're crushing it at home. Let's go. This is your last lap. Last lap. 2 sets at each station and then you are finished with this bad boy. Here you go. Make sure that range of motion, right? Full range of motion in the squat. The weight is in the heel to the midline of the foot. There we go. 30 seconds. Stay in there. Keep on moving, guys. Keep on moving. Inhale down, exhale when you come up. Don't hold the breath when you get fatigued. Use the breath. The breath is going to help you push through when you hit that wall, I promise. You have 15 seconds left here. Let's go. Are those elbows wide? Squeeze. Stay in there. 10 seconds left, guys. Burn it out. Burn it out. You have 5 seconds. You have 3. You have 2 and 1. 1 down and 1 to go. This is the last time you see this one. Last time you see it. Alright, get ready. Elbows wide. Big squeeze. Let's go, let's go. Everybody is moving. Alright, again. Check in. Weights in the heels. Knock them out. You're already down to your last 10 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Last time you see it. You have 5 seconds left here. You have 3. You have 2 and 1. Alright, next one up. You have plank walkouts. Plank walkouts. Or you can turn that into an inchworm with a little hop at the top. Alright, 15 seconds. Huh? Maybe worse? So next time we'll start there. Alright, get ready. You have 2 seconds. Alright, let's go, let's go. Plank walkouts. So shoulders and hips in one straight line. Walking it all the way out and then all the way back. So again, if you are looking at Preston for just a second, you'll notice he is not moving super fast, but he is moving with extreme control, guys. Keep the core nice and tight. Keep the body in one straight line. You're coming down to your last 20 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. Check in with the core. Core is tight. Belly button into the spine. There we go. You have 15 seconds. Can you stay on those toes? If you're not on those toes, can you get on those toes for this last 10 seconds? Let's go. You have this. You're in single digits. You're already down to your last 5 seconds. Stay in there. You have 3. You have 2 and 1. Yes. You got 1 more left here. 1 more, and then you're in your last station. All right, 7 seconds. Get ready. You're in your plank. Let's do it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. It's like half the time, guys. Half the time. There you go. Big reach. Come all the way back in. You're already 10 seconds down. Take it 1 step at a time. One step at a time. You're coming down to your last 10 seconds. Let's go. If you're not on your toes, get on your toes, get on your toes. You have 9 seconds. You can do this. You have 7 seconds. Even if you're just holding that plank, guys. 5 seconds left here. You have 3. You have 2 and 1. Yes! Last station! All right, here we go. Plyo lunge, plyo lunge. Shake it out. Get those legs ready for this plyo lunge. You have 10 seconds. Ready? Ready, ready? All right. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 50 seconds of jump lunges right here. Again, you don't have to go super fast right out of the gate. You know you're going to be here for an entire 50 seconds. Focus on your controls. Knees at 90, chest is high, core is tight, driving off that front heel when you come out of the lunge. No pressing through the toes here. We want the weight in the heel. Here we go. You're coming down to your last 20 seconds. Stay in there. You got this, guys. Again, like I told you in that first lap when you were here, I want you to go until you can't go anymore. When you feel like you can't do any more jump legs, I want you to give me one more on each side. One more on each side. You only have 10 seconds left here. I know those legs are burning. I know, but you shake it out when you need to shake it out, but then you hop back in. You have 3 seconds. You have 2 and 1. Yes! I always want to give him a high five, but then I'm like, air five. Alright, 8 seconds. Last station. Last set. This is it. 30 seconds, let's go. You're finished after this. You got nothing left. You got nothing left. So like we always tell you when you're in the studio, empty your tank. Finish it right here. This time, when you feel like you got nothing left, those legs are going to stop working. I want you to give me 2 more on each side. Let's go. You're already down to your last 10 seconds. Keep on hopping. Keep on hopping. Stay in there. You only have 5 seconds left. You have 3. Last 2 and 1. I can't feel my legs. I always run off before I say bye to you guys. Thank you again for sticking with us through that. I don't know what it will actually look like whenever you get back to the studio, but hopefully you still got a nice little sweat. I'm pretty sure Preston. Yeah, nice little sweat. He's good. All right, thank you guys, and we will see you later.